What's up, everybody? Crazy Eats here with a G.I. Joe Classified review. This time we're looking at Christopher Law, what is it, Lavigne and Order. Probably just hacked up his last name. If anyone has that last name, I apologize. So let's take a look at the box, and then we'll get into the figure and all of those accessories and that awesome looking dog. Alright, so you have the plastic packaging, you have Law and Order front and center behind the plastic. You see them, you see the accessories, you see all that good stuff. You got his name up in the top, G.I. Joe on the bottom. This side you got a really good artwork of Law and Order, number 157 in the line. This side you got his 150, again the number, his specialties. Let's bring them in close. I'm not sure what those are. I know that clearly that's for K9 unit, that's for law enforcement. Weapon special, maybe hand weapons, I don't know. Then you got the QR code, and you got a blue screen of blue tone drawing of Law and Order. The top you got much. You have 157. You got the Joe logo. On the back, which is the product shot, you got, who's that behind him? Got someone behind him. I don't know who that is. I don't know. You got someone behind him in the shack, but you got a product shot of him in Law and Order. He's bomb squad, right? He's a bomb. There's a dog. There's some details as well. Bunch of words down here, and then the boring bottom as well. Nothing going on down here. If you want to read that stuff, get your own box and read it. And then here is the barcode if anyone needs a barcode. That's the box. Let's get this guy open. Or guys. Or maybe it's a female. I'm not sure, but let's get them open. Here they are out of the packaging with no accessories. And they look awesome. One thing G.I. Joe's been doing, like, amazingly, are the animals. So, because I love dogs so much, we're going to get into the dog first. Put you off to the side, and we're going to take a look at this German Shepherd. We got a wolf, we got a Rottweiler, and now we got a German Shepherd. We got an alligator, we got a couple of birds, we got a scorpion coming out, we got eagles, we got a lot of crap. A lot of animals. So this is his good boy face. All happy with the tongue out. MPK9. He's got the harness around the neck, and he's got two handles, so you guess you could carry him into battle. MPK9 right there. It's like a tactical vest for the dog, which is awesome. And does probably come off, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna try taking it off. But here's that face. Look at that face. Daw. I think it will rip your throat out in a minute. Here's his tail. His tail is articulated too. And he's got a way so you can actually wag his tail and all that. Wag his little butt. Little paws. Oh, he's even got toe beans. Look at that. That is awesome. That's a nice detail also. Now let's look at his accessories. Told you. Here's his work face, we'll call it. Got the teeth being shown, the mouth open, just angry. Then he also comes with, move over, doggo. He has his own headgear, which is the same green with a visor. And let me see if I get this on him. Let me put it on him, hold on. I was able to get it on the good boy face. There he goes, he's rocking the army fatigue. That looks pretty cool, actually. An armored up dog. That's nice. Get it on this one, but it doesn't look like it's as clean or it's meant to be on this one. Yeah, because the ears make it tough to get it on him. And it doesn't really sit as good as it does on the happy face. The ears are also spread out further, so it's kind of hard to get it on there. So I think it's most, and on the box it shows it on his happy face, not on the work face. So just to keep that in mind. So here he is next to Junkyard. So here are the two working military dogs, which look awesome. Got a Roddy and I got a Pit and a German Shepherd. Here they are together. Here's with Timber. That's cool also. Which I didn't realize, but Timber does have toe beans also, and his is colored in. He's got them, but they're not colored. That's pretty cool. But these dogs look amazing. Here's all three of them together, just to show off the trio. They do a great job with their animals. They really do. All right, so let's take a look at Law before his accessories. So let's take a nice close up of everything he comes with. So there's his head sculpt. Going down, he's got a badge on him. And he's got some good textures too on the vest itself, going down with the pockets. He's got his CB, where it's hooked up to the unit right there in his pocket. Holster for his gun. MPK9, this probably has to go up further, like on his forearm. He's got a watch, which is pretty cool that they give him a watch. This side, he's got a wristband. This is his belt. A lot of detail on the belt too. Oh snap, he's got the cuffs. Is that a flashlight right there? Looks like it's a flashlight. And he's got pouches and stuff like that to hold things, which is good. He's got another holster on his leg. Pouch right there. Is really, really good figure. Nice details. The vest has got some good textures on it as well. If you look at the mesh, all that. This is gonna be a pain. Thank God it's on a backpack, because when they have the vest on the holes and all that, the pain to line up with shit. True story. I think this pops off too. Yeah, it does. It does come off. So you can actually hold it and call for backup. I'm gonna get it back in. Oh no. Alright, let me put it back in. I'll be right back. First accessory, and the most important, his MP helmet, which is all done in white. It's scuffed up. Looks kind of dirty and worn, which is really a cool effect. Boom. And that just goes on over his head like so. See how that fits? Fits really good. Comes with a set of handcuffs. Here they are, those sides, done in silver. Very gummy plastic, so you could bend them. I would suggest bend them too much because you don't want to break them. All right, let's talk about his loadout. So he comes with a baton, all done in black. He's got the grip on both sides. You can hold it either way. He's got a knife, which is, I like how it's painted. At least the blade is. Just a standard knife. Submachine gun. Oh, looks like they're not allowing the clips to come out these now. No clip, the clip don't come out. But it's done in black and green, which is nice. I like the color breakup. And then his sidearm, which is really nice too. So let's put all this on him now. All right, so here he is with everything on him. Sadly, there's no holster for the knife. I looked around, I even looked at videos of everyone else that did it, and they all said the same thing. But sidearm goes here, it clips in, has a piece that clips in. Right there, you see this piece, it clips onto it. This thing, once I took it out, it keeps popping off now. You have a nice holster for your Uzi. Now, I'm not doing it, but you could fold these up and put them in here, but I don't trust this plastic, it's gonna break. So I'm not gonna do that. And of course, you know, he's got a clip for the baton. So, and I thought maybe we could put the knife somewhere on this dog, but he ain't got no storage for it either, which I don't understand, which is weird. He had nothing for, no boot holster or nothing. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't see it anywhere on here. I thought maybe it goes in here in his belt, but there's no holes anywhere. There's this, but I don't think that clip is meant for. No, it's not gonna fit in there. Yeah, so there's no place for the knife. Unless you shove it in there like that. But it's, yeah. I thought maybe in here, but there's no hollowed out bits anywhere on the pouch either. So, yeah. So two things that I feel is mid. And it's not making a bad figure by a long shot, but these I'm not folding up, and there's no place for the knife. So it's not the end of the world though. It's just a nitpick. He could always hold these and hold the knife if worse comes to worse. So it's not a big deal. It really isn't. I'm not gonna trash the figure because of an accessory that doesn't work. He could always hold it. So with that being said, let's do some. He can't stand on his own, and I had the DC. I need some stands for these guys. So again, to stand up. All right, please don't. Oh, son of a bitch. That's one thing I'm having problems with these figures is them standing up on their own. Don't have this problem with a lot of my wrestling figures. All right, so here he is with I'm about to call him Junkyard. Here he is with Mutt. Look up, Mutt. Look at the camera. So you can see how they look. Really cool. I love the fact that we're getting these guys. I had Mutt and Junkyard. I never had Law and Order, but I did have Mutt and Junkyard. And I love the hell out of these guys. This figure is just awesome. He's got a place for his knife. There you go. He can hold it for you. Here's with Snake Eyes. This is the one that comes with Timber. And I forgot the version of Snake Eyes this one is. It just says Snake Eyes and Timber. But if you have this comes out of this pack right here. That's that Snake Eyes and Timber. Yeah, pretty cool. Really quick, I put them in there, but it has like a slit in there so it can slide in, but I don't feel comfortable having it in there like that. But just to show you how it looks like in there. So he's got two set of handcuffs, one that's molded in and one that you could play with. But I don't like that idea, so that's not going to happen. But here they are together. Here's Law and Order in all their glory. A pretty cool combo. I like the set. I'm digging it. All right, so that was my look at Law and Order. Number 157 in the G.I. Joe line. MP Police with Police Dog. Really, really great set. This is, they do a great job with the animals. They really do. Law looks really good. A lot of details. A lot of good textures going on. Badge looks good. The vest looks great. The only issue is I don't like these. It's very, and you can bend them and put them in a pouch, but I don't trust it. And sadly, there's no holster for the knife. But it doesn't make the figure a crappy figure by a long shot. Just be aware that when you get them, there's no place for the knife. But a really cool figure. I found this guy at my local Target. They're probably showing up everywhere now on the shelves. So if you see them, pick them up. You won't be disappointed. If you're really into the G.I. Joe line, it's definitely worth picking up. And if you love the animals in the G.I. Joe line, you're going to like this set as well. They've done nothing but great things with the animals. Anyway, that's it for this video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.